Welcome back to the channel and a new festival playlist. Of course, we've played this one before. This is our first time replaying High Performance as a festival playlist series. It seems like they've gotten the bugs worked out, so let's cross our fingers. Up this week, we get another chance at the Koenigsegg Agera. We get a Horizon Backstage Pass at 40 points. Our weekly challenge car is the 2015 Ultimate Evolution Coupe 1020, 1020, 1020. Yeah, of course, the daily challenge earn 10 speed skills at the stadium. Let's jump in the shop here. That's weird. For 20 points, you can get an Agera, but for 600 Forzathon points, you can get an Agera RS. Okay, of course, another backstage pass, a black speed trap tee. That's actually pretty cool. And some spins, horn, DB11, whatever. Not too crazy in there other than the Koenigsegg. Yes, you get a larger wing. You get more bang right there. And for the trial, what goes around, Track Toys, I called it A800. We have played it before, but I was kind of just looking at the BMW M3 GTR. I think way up there as the Viper, but I know the Caterham. Those are going to be Track Toys. And we get the 2015 Chevy Camaro. Kind of a little lacking in the reward department, but I mean, it's just, regular cars everywhere. We only have one event lab this week, one from Subi156, so not much of a showdown there. I'll have to add some to Sunday's video. We get 3 PR stunts, which is awesome. Horizon Tour, Treasure Hunt, and Photo Challenge we'll do here in a little bit, and then, the rest of it. So let's jump into the weekly challenge car, the Ultima. We'll go this way. There it is. Evolution Coupe 1020. I have it absolutely bonkers on drag tires, S2. So we need to own and drive here real quick. And she's fast. All right. Chapter 2 DIY. Buyers of the 2015 Ultimate Evolution Coupe 1020 could build their own car at home. Do something similar by spending 25,000 credits on upgrades for the car. Man, that's frustrating. This thing is ridiculously fast. I don't want to change my tune. I have one of these cars. So whatever. We'll go in here. We'll try to find something to buy and then just take it back off. So I can't buy anything there. I've already bought that. What do you do if you already bought everything? Please be some engine. No. Oh, I could just buy a bunch of wheels. Okay. Let's do that. I want to leave the stock ones, but we'll buy those. Let's see if you can keep buying wheels. No, it just changes. Install, sure. Yeah, I'm just looking for parts at this point to put on. All right, so this is my 8th set of wheels. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8. We're gonna throw these on, go buy them. Then I'm gonna put the stock ones back on to have the car where it was when I started. Oh my gosh, nuts. There we go. Let's see if 8 sets of wheels at roughly 3,000 a piece. Some were 32, some were 34. See if that'll put us over the threshold for Chapter 2. Yes, DIY complete. Chapter 3, Supersonic, the supercharged engine of the 2015 Ultimate Evolution Coupe 1020 can go from 0 to 100 in just 4.9 seconds. Show off this incredible time by winning the festival drag strip. Ah, finally, what we are prepared for here. This thing, I don't know why I made it. I just decided to make a drag car out of it one day. Maybe I was toying with the idea that this is such a light car, and light cars have incredible acceleration. But it's on drag tires, it's all-wheel drive, the engine's in the back. It's not ideal for drag racing, but it's going to be fast. Basically, these cars are like, aluminum or carbon fiber chassis with fiberglass or carbon bodies on them. You can see mine slathered in carbon fiber. Here we go. Let's see if we can get out on these guys. Oh, incredible launch in this S2 category. Any takers? Anybody that's going to be trouble? No. Not at all. Hit that rev limiter. There you go. Easy. Finish first. 13.8 on whatever ungodly distance that is for a drag race. Way too long. There it is, Supersonic complete. On to our final chapter, Chapter 4, in the fast lane. The 2015 Ultimate Evolution Coupe 1020 can hit top speeds of 198 miles per hour. Feel the world race by as you maintain a speed of 180 miles per hour for 10 seconds. We can do this. And And 180. Okay. I'm going to try on these drag tires to keep this thing above 180. Ooh, I don't know if I dip down. Oh, we got it around the turn even. That's awesome. All right, now we need to change it up a bit. Let's go grab something that is super fast to take around the stadium. Let's use this here, the X5M. We need 10 speed skills for the daily challenge. We're gonna fast travel there. All right, here we go, backing up, turning around. Have that crazy sound from the engine. Whoa! Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make either of those switchbacks, but wow, that was crazy. That was epic. I'm so glad I was recording. All right, 10 speed skills. Let's see if they pop up here. Sometimes they are hard to get. All right, we have awesome speed there. Depending on what car you're in, especially here at the stadium, this high speed ring here, you're really just turning and going straight, turning and going straight. So if you don't have a car that can handle in those turns at high speed, you're probably not going to get those speed skills. Funny enough, I do remember doing this. I don't remember what car we used, but ultimate speed, what? How was I getting ultimate speed, but previously, I guess because I was doing great, awesome. There you go. Radical race complete. There goes the daily challenge. Moving on to our treasure hunt. The clue is toys never deal well with asphalt, but perhaps a toy meant for the track does better. Huh. So from the clue, toys, track toys. We see the car there. We know that's a track toy. But other than it saying asphalt, I don't really know what we need to do. But just above the car in the background, we see Apex. So maybe we need to go win a road race. Maybe. Valley del Rio sprint here. Not in this car. Not at all. No way. We're going to need to catch another wave here, bro. Let's go S1. Maybe. We'll see. But we need to filter for... We'll do just... Let's do extreme track toys. S1. Okay, so we have some of these cars that haven't been utilized that much. I remember using these when they came out, but let's do this Lexus. Let's see how this goes. Now, I believe this one is front engine, rear wheel drive. So we're going to have to be careful about our acceleration stuff, especially with my settings having no traction control. I prefer to drive that way, but it can bite me. I think I have that same livery. The Valvoline Countach? What was that? Yeah. Maybe? No? I don't know. Well, this thing sounds weird. Probably a 5-liter Lexus Toyota developed V8 with no mufflers. Just a wing and a dream. Okay. So we see a lot of these track prepped cars here. All out race cars. We have our work cut out for us. It's a sprint. We're already up to almost 20%. I'm trying to keep my nose clean here. No collisions, no trouble with all these expensive rides. Wow, I don't know if this one is the one to do it, guys. This car seems... Ooh, okay. We got lucky there. This car seems a little anemic. Given that weird exhaust note. Ah, I could have made it past there. And it does have extreme handling, though. Ooh, man, messing up here. Love the rewind feature in Forza. Did you guys see for the upcoming PlayStation launch of this game that, of course, you have to have a Microsoft account, which I don't think it's that big of a deal. It was the downfall of Mixer. If you guys remember that streaming platform. But maybe it'll fare a little better. But since you do have that Microsoft account, I believe you will be able to play with your friends on PlayStation on this game. That's what the official Forza Horizon account intimated the other day. I think that's the correct use of that word. They were hinting at some crossplay. So I think that would be awesome. If you have that friend, has a PlayStation 5, never played Forza, you guys were always arguing or saying which is better, Gran Turismo or Forza, you can be like, hey bro, I bought you Forza Horizon 5. Let's play. Jump on. Jump on the game. If you guys remember correctly, the last time we were here trying to complete a Valley del Rio sprint race, I had to actually, you know, slam the first place guy into the wall so we could get our first place. Let's just see, maybe we just have to race. It didn't say anything about winning. This guy's a little out of reach. I'm pushing it. I'm hitting the wall. I'm pushing it so hard. I do have a little trick up my sleeve if we have to race this again. There we go. Finish second, 232. I'm hoping this is enough to receive that location of the treasure chest. Doesn't look like it though. It was fun to race this car. Nope. No treasure hunt. No treasure clue given. Let's go back. Let's race it again. So for this time, I'm going to step it up. I'm going to race that Ferrari at S2. S2998. It's a favorite of mine. I'm sure you all have seen it before. Top of S2. Here it is. This thing can turn on a dime. I love this car. This is one of the few cars back when I was utilizing my steering wheel for this game that actually worked with the wheel. It just had such good handling. It saved my butt because the wheel has its limitations. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Adidas. Let's go. All right, so last time you could see at the start we were struggling a little bit with performance in that Lexus. Look at this. Wow. Okay, still losing a couple spots early. I don't know what kind of fuel the Drivatars used early in the race, but it is something. It is a hot blend. Oh, I'm trying not to wall scrape. Trying not to be that guy. All right, like I said, you're mixing it up with these very, very expensive rides. I just was thinking there for a second, maybe the clue has to do with not extreme track toys, but track toys. It's okay. We can race again. Maybe I'll just cut all this out. All right, let's see what we can do here. Make a pass on the inside, slight bump, Dale Earnhardt Sr. style. As you know, I am a Ford man, grew up that way, so Dale Earnhardt was not someone we wanted to see winning those races, but shout out to Dale. Such a tragedy. Such a crazy, crazy, crazy talented driver, man. Coupled with the IDGAF attitude. You know? That guy would wreck you and not care. Like, just completely own it. He was those people you would not want to race with online. He was probably like the worst of the worst when it came to that. Just such a villain out there. He'd just be like, move, dude. It's mine. And also, you didn't want to do it to him. That's for sure. So here we are. My theory worked. I was able to get the win in this car. But will it suffice for the challenge? So sending it through backwards, hitting the wall, really doing damage to this multi-million-dollar ride. And a 232 to now a 211. Wow, that car is fast. And we're going to look to see if we got the treasure clue. Looks like we didn't. It would probably pop up there. All right, so another... boy. We're going to change car here. We're going to go to track toys this time. I wish there was a category that would give you both, extreme track toys and track toys. So you see what we have to choose from here. We've got some interesting cars, that's for sure. Top of S1, we have this Cayman GT4. You know, we've got some interesting rides here in the A-Class. Let's actually do that. Let's go Camaro Jordan Luca 3 Motorsport Edition from 1969. Crazy that this car came out as a collab between Nike and Forza. And then you had all the drama with Luca. Love that he's into cars. Has some cool classic rides. Some of them aren't necessarily my style. I'm trying to find one here that fits the style of this car. I hate Copper Canyon. I don't know. We'll try this. I don't see too many road races in here that are just wide open with slight turns. That's my style. I don't want to be overburdened by too much turning. So this is cool. I don't know what car we used for this previously. I've done this so many times, I can't even remember playing this series. This thing has work wheels on it? That's absolutely sick. Okay, here we go. I don't think I put those on there. Got Jordan tires. Of course, there's the same car in front of us with a little bit different livery. Another colorway, if you will. So this car, wow. Right at the top of A800, but slow to go. Could use some shorter gears, some more gears, a little bit aggressive, a little bit more aggressive in that area. Ooh, the braking, tough as well. This may be a challenge. Okay, here we go. This is a track toy, not an extreme track toy. This is A800. We've been all over the board. We've been at S1, S2, and now A. And there we go. Oh, a drag race between us and the electric. Old and new right there. So cool to get that win. Get that first place. See ya. This car is fun. It doesn't really spin out. It doesn't really want to step out. It's got such a wide track. Probably wide rear tires. Probably a great tire on there. But I would love to see the gear ratio drop for this thing. I bet you, let me think. This is probably like a 350, 320 final drive. It feels like it. I don't know what kind of power we're pushing here. Probably 500 horsepower or just under. You know, with that seat of your pants dyno. But I would guess this car is heavy. You know, they didn't make it super light. They made it custom. They made it cool. You can feel its weight, its heft, as you toss it about the track. I feel like it's supercharged. Maybe not a root style. Maybe like a centrifugal. Because I hear like a turbo sound, but also not at the same time. I'm not really getting turbo vibes. There, it's starting to step out a little bit. This car with the gas pedal all the way down is very, very anemic. As I don't want to be trite and use the same word I used earlier, but yeah, the gearing on this needs to come up. I always look at these cars and see what they need changed. It's so tough for that one because it sits right at A800. Any move, as far as adding something, any performance parts is going to change it. But you can change the gear ratios in this, probably, and not be penalized. Let's see, did we get our treasure? There it is. So it has to be a track toy, not extreme track toy, a track toy. Just kind of scanning here, looking for the treasure chest, and there it is. I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to fast travel to this XP sign, and then we'll go check it out. But first, let's check my math on this gear ratio. Oh my gosh. The problem is 6th. Okay, so you can't really see it on there, but trust my word for this. 6th gear drops off the face of the earth. We have a 4.6 final drive. You can't see what the ratios are, but it looks like 6th gear is like a 0.5 instead of a 1-to-1. It is ridiculous. So we may even have more horsepower than I thought, but that's just funny to think of. All right, here we go. We're heading this way. I'm just going to set my steering wheel to stun. There you go. 300 Forzathon points. You can go spend that in the shop. Forzathon shop, if you'd like. One more thing. We have a photo challenge. Hashtag fast from the past. Photograph any retro supercar at the Temple of Quechula. Wow. How did they get the doors up on that one? Can you do that? That's awesome. Let's take the Countach there. If you guys aren't sure, I believe it's this right here. If you see that little temple icon, let's go here. In the later seasons, in the winter and the spring hot, the water level dies down. In previous games, you know, in the winter season, the ice would freeze over. We'd have an ice drag. That was pretty cool. But that's how we will reach it. Let's go to the Lambo. I want to try to recreate this thumbnail. Let's grab a classic Countach way back. There's the Valvoline colorway. I have a lot of these Countaches. Let's jump into one that I've never driven. Completely untouched here. Okay, we're going to drive it through the mud. Very cool. So it has a weird sound to it, even. Sounds like a Volkswagen. A Porsche. So I'm going to drive it to the top of the mound. And we didn't have to hit any water. Of course, it's not there right now. Bring up the photography. Go around. Let's do, that is so cool in the light. We'll bring up this custom menu here. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything to the car. Dang. How did he get the Doors open. Time of day, weather, car lights, steering, drivers, character, emote, crowd. Huh. Would you look at that? Yeah, well, we tried, and we're going to take that picture. No new cars in shot, but we get the check marks that we so desire. And our reward. What did we get for that? This isn't even my final form Forza link. So cool. All right, so that's going to do it for this week. The second time playing through the winter dry season of High Performance. So cool. It really was fun. I'm glad they got the bugs worked out. We're getting credit for challenges again. I'm sure that was a pain if they can't figure it out easily. And they're the ones that made the game, you know, whatever. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep grooving. The next video, tomorrow's video, is going to be the trial. We're going to race those track toys, A800. Looks like Apex Racing. And then we'll test drive the Ajera again. Maybe we'll even do the RS too, just to see the difference since it's in the shop. And then after that, Saturday, we have the PR stunt speed run, all 5 PR stunts in the festival playlist. And Sunday, the Event Lab showcase, if I can't find any more. If you don't follow Forza Horizon 5 on X, they have been releasing Event Labs to play weekly. There's usually a little photo, 4 of them, the creators and share codes. So I'm going to go back, look at those couple things, and this last one actually sounded pretty cool. So maybe I'll throw my favorites from what they've released onto with this. Maybe we'll have 3. And yeah, it's going to be fun. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.